Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. My name is Francine, and this is my channel, The Hermetic Herald, and I'm here for another channeled message for you guys. So there's a lot of messages that are coming through for the collective lately. It's currently 10:07 on March 2nd of 2023. So whenever you see this message is when it's most meant for you. Of course, always use your faculties, your mind on whether or not this resonates for you, because I believe that if it resonates for you, it's not going to bring about any confusion on your life, in your life in particular. And I feel like that's important for you to know that you're in control and that these messages are meant to enlighten or to deeply resonate with you in a way where it confirms something in your heart that you knew was meant for you. So if it's not doing that, if it's creating confusion, I'd rather you not tune in. But let's see if this does resonate for some of you guys. So I got a number of messages, and I want to start off with those first. It's on my desktop, so you'll see me looking from here to there, okay? But I want to let you know that is kind of how I allow my messages to come through. Usually I'll write them down. So what we have here today is, I noticed Spirit was saying that there's someone here by the name of Amelia that's going to be watching this reading, or the name Amelia is very important here. I also got the name Claudia. This person also, someone here is really into ballet. It seems as though this was something that they might have done like in the past, growing up, or it was something that they really wanted to do. Someone here wanted to express themselves using dance. So Spirit wants to highlight that. I also started hearing chipper and Chippendales. So someone here might be a stripper or worked as an exotic dancer or was involved in the industry in some form where they were a dancer, okay? So there's a strong dancer energy coming from the collective here, a strong water energy. Okay, we have here someone that's from Denver, so that might resonate with someone here, Denver, Colorado. Something is happening for you in divine order. And I noticed that as I was getting all these messages, they were in alphabetical order. So there's something about something happening for you in alphabetical order. I also was getting that someone here might have had a last name Wright, W-R-I-G-H-T, or you had a letter in the alphabet that was at the end, and you may have felt some type of way about having that letter because you were always like the last person or second to last, or in that area that would be called out for something in school. There's something here about your name and about the alphabet in particular with you. I heard, I can't do nothing. And your spirit guides want you to know that is correct. You can do something. So they're trying to reframe your way of thinking about something. There's something in your life where you said, I can't do nothing. And they want you to take it literally, that you can do something about it. Okay? And I also am hearing, so I heard nothing is right or wrong. I hear someone saying nothing is going on. So there's someone here that's kind of flippant about something that is really passionate, or that they're really passionate about pursuing here, but it's like you're dismissing it, or someone is trying to dismiss that by saying that nothing's going on, or you're trying to keep it under wraps. Spirit wants to highlight that. I also heard you have the formula, Spirit, or collective. You have the formula for something that you're going to pursue, or something you've already started or done. You have the formula that it takes to succeed in that. I also saw that I heard a stunt that you are afraid of manifesting. There's something that you're afraid of manifesting because of its success. You're kind of like trepidatious about doing something or pursuing something because you're not sure how the outcome is going to be, but it will be very good. Don't be afraid to manifest and to dream big is what I'm hearing. Also, I want to let you guys know that I channel and I look around. So if I'm looking elsewhere, it's because I'm really tuning into your energy, and I'd rather give you messages that are going to resonate for you, that are clear and concise, rather than just looking at a camera like I'm a public speaker and like that's all that there is to it. I feel like Spirit is going to use all of my faculties here, okay? So that's for someone. I also heard Kringle Crabgrass Meadow. Someone here is really into gardening, and that's going to be really important for this reading. Someone here just loves like looking into types of grass or how to work on their lawn. They're maybe interested in getting some lawn work done, and they're researching on what kind of stuff they're looking at outside. I'm also hearing coroner report. So someone here has a heart murmur specifically that Spirit wants to highlight. This is likely something that you've been diagnosed with. It's not something that's going to be news to you, because I don't feel like I'm the right person for something medical necessarily, but I feel like Spirit wants to highlight that someone here already has that information, okay? I also have someone here is very clairvoyant, particularly in the dream space. And my stomach is rumbling, that's so funny. And I ate too, so anyway, someone here is clairvoyant, okay? So they have a lot of visions in the dream space here. And someone here is also going to say, and Spirit wants to get ahead of that, fairy tales do come true, and they really do. They want you to know that fairy tales do come true. You don't have to be this adult where you lose all sense of wonder at the world, okay? Spirit wants you to be, to remain humble, but also to remain joyful and to remain expectant of beautiful things coming out of your life that are supernatural. Okay, and someone here needs to know that something pivotal is going to happen for them in 2027. Likely this is your Saturn return. So this is going to be a lot of really tense energies or dense energies in the year 2027 for someone. So that's going to be in about 4 years from now. You're preparing and ramping up for something, and once you get there, there's going to be a new set of skills that you're going to really open up to an experience after that. So someone here is a planner as well. Okay, I heard particular. I tend to use the word particular a lot, so I feel like someone else does the same, or they may use this word a lot, and Spirit is saying that there's a particular place, and it's a brick palace. So they're giving me the imagery of a brick palace. I think you guys might be working, I'm thinking like waitressing also, like at a brick palace is very important here. So it like feels like a Waffle House or like a place that's like laden with bricks, but like you might joke about it and call it a brick palace. Take it how it resonates there, okay? So overall, I'm just getting a really intuitive Cancer energy as well. Okay, so I'd like to see what Spirit has to say to the collective here today. Thank you guys so much for being here. Definitely, if you like my content, definitely like, share, subscribe, whatever you feel led to do, okay? I'm going to pick up some stuff from the floor that dropped right now. And what dropped was actually the King of Pentacles, the Judgment, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. So you guys are exchanging the Two of Pentacles for the Ten of Pentacles here for this balancing energy that you've taken so much time in succeeding and accomplishing. There's like something really fruitful for you around the corner. That's your Judgment. That's your King of Pentacles energy. Okay, so that's right off the bat what Spirit's going to say. I actually feel, and at the bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is about a lot of movement, a lot of celebration for you guys, okay? So I already Palo Santo the room, and I'm feeling just a really chill energy. But I'm also feeling a very intense energy, like someone's intensely looking at me. So, Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, what messages do you have to say for the collective here? Thank you so much for the messages that are coming through. I feel like someone here is learning that Earth is a beautiful place. What just flipped over? We have feminine energy coming through for you guys. So I'm having a lot of divine feminine energy coming through. Number 17. Number 17 reduces to 8, which is about like a lot of fast moving energy, but you're flowing into it. And I'm hearing you're flowing into a new era, okay? So that's for someone. I'm getting a lot of Piscean, Cancerian, Scorpio type energy from this as well. And I'm getting here letting go, which is powerful. The ability to let go and the ability to move forward. Manifestation is what is really important for this. You can't manifest without allowing yourself to let go, to put your intentions out there, and to allow yourself to kind of just continue on about your day. Okay? At the bottom of the deck was struggle. So someone might be struggling to let go and to enter into this energy of your feminine side, because we all have that, of allowing themselves to rest in their abundance here with the number 13. Yeah, the number 13, which is like the death card in the tarot. It's like opening up to something completely new, a new chapter, a new place in your life, something that's very fruitful and that multiplies for you. I feel like there's something about the number 3 lately for the collective. I've been getting this message a lot. There's something about you receiving triple of what you expect. It's like 3 is a number of transformation, and you've gone through this transformative process and are going through it. And Spirit is going to see through and see to it that you see 3 times, at least 3 times, what you expected. Someone here needs to know that. So if you had something written down, like I expect 10 grand by the end of this month or something like that, you need that money, right? Whether it be for debts or whether it be for rent, Spirit's going to multiply that times 3 for you to see the abundance that's around you and that's here. So that's important for someone to know. Spirit, are there any other messages that you'd like me to glean from this deck? We have new beginnings and self-love at the bottom of the deck. This is a new beginning for my divine feminines, or at least for the feminine energy that you're exuding or that you're coming into being or into. There's a new beginning, a new start. There's this transformative process that's taken place, and there's a need for you to recognize that all of what you had gone through prior to this moment was what you needed in order to transform and transmute all of what you're going through now. So if you went through, like I'm getting that energy of someone who went through maybe dancing and had a dream or an aspiration to do something classical, like to do ballet, but didn't get the opportunity, but still had that passion for it and went into dancing or into stripping or anything that kind of exuded that energy of passion, right? Of femininity, of sensuality, of coming out of the shadows and of showing people what they had. If you still had that same energy that you had in wanting to dance, in doing ballet, into the other form of exotic dancing or whatever it is, because it's all dancing. So there's like a sensuality about this energy here. I'm getting the number 26, so you might be 26 years old. 1997, you're born in the late 1990s, some of you. You're letting go of the perceptions that have come along with you. You might still hold on to some of those perceptions because we have here anger coming through. This is a wasp or a bee here. When I think about bees, I think of how they produce honey and how they're so hardworking, but then they're misunderstood. Some people look at them and think they're wasps. They think that they're gonna hurt them. They're gonna try to mess with them, try to tear someone down. You might feel like someone feels that way about you, that they think you're like the worst person on earth, but you're not. You're just going through a lot of transformation and transmuting energies of what you had to experience, what you did experience, not necessarily what you had to, but accepting that it happened and then letting go and moving forward. There's a lot of people who feel misunderstood here. We also still have that card, self-love, coming through. So self-love is definitely here for the collective. Definitely holding on to your image of how you want to see yourself and how you really are and who you really are beneath all of it. Some of you may not enjoy what you're currently doing, but you, beneath it all, know that you are a good person, and you know, even if you don't think so at this moment in time, there are attributes of you that you need to love and allow yourself to open up to. and to see the light and dark in you and to be okay with that. There's someone here that needs to see and be okay with opening up to their darkness. Because we have here retreat. A lot of you guys might be going into this hermit mode. I spoke to a group of people already in the collective that were going out of that. For me personally, I've already gone out of hermit mode. I've been in that a lot lately. I feel like I'm emerging out of that, and I feel like for you guys, you might be retreating back and holding back on something in order to to take something out of your experience. It's like you're consolidating, and it's all good. Don't feel like you have to rush it. Don't feel like you have to get out of hermit mode for somebody or anything, because you need it and it's good for you. No one else knows what's good for you but you. Your guides want you to know that, and that in that time of resting, you're going to be able to strip illusions here. We're getting a lot of 9s, so it's like you're almost coming to a completion with something. You might be addressing your sexual energy in that time, maybe spending more time with yourself. I did a reading on that actually, like spending more time with your body and allowing yourself to feel that sacral energy, to feel pleasure with yourself before you feel that with another person or before you reopen that. I'm hearing the floodgates, like you might want to like kind of take it easy and not kind of just let the floodgates open, because there's a lot of things that are coming through to the surface that you're maybe nervous about. But Spirit is going to get you to strip those illusions in timing, in divine timing. There's no need for you to feel rushed with this process here, because it's going to happen in divine timing, in divine order. I have a couple of cards that fell, so let me go get those for you guys. Yeah, so we had growth come through, number 38. Your partnerships. And it's like your partnership with yourself is growing like the acorn. You know how small the acorn is before it grows into that massive tree? It seems so small, but there's something huge about your path and about your destiny here. We have honoring your energy, knowing when to say I had enough, I've had enough, I'm going to set up a boundary, I need some time for myself. You can wait. If you have kids, it's not about like ignoring your kids. I definitely don't think that's okay, but I feel like there's a time and there's a place for you to be able to examine your heart, to spend time, like even in taking a shower and allowing yourself to just let the water hit you, and allow yourself to take some time to really allow all of what you're going through to be transmuted. And by transmuted, I mean letting it all, wow, I can't say flow. That's so weird. Some of you guys need water as well, like me. I also got 44 home. So you guys might be establishing your sense of stability in your home and movement into balance. Number 1, you're going back to the basics here. Wow. That's beautiful energy, guys. So let's see what the tarot says about this. There's some of you that might not feel like you speak up as much in your sexual energy or sexual life. You may have been really quiet about some things. So this might be a trigger warning for some. You might have, there might be elements about this that come up later, just letting you know. But you may have felt like you couldn't speak up in a situation in regards to that as well. So being the number 26. 32 as well. Ooh, wow. Do you want me to take these? No. I'm going to shuffle those. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, what would you like to tell the collective that are listening to this message? What messages would you like to share with the collective? Hearing 2 cards, so there's 2 in particular that I need to highlight here, and that's these 2. So the 3 of Wands came through, or the 3 of Pentacles. What's interesting is I thought this was the 3 of Wands, And it feels as though it's because of this like fiery energy of you moving forward with something and of planning wisely, of having just enough. It's like when you're packing for like a trip, a camping trip, and you're packing all of what you need and your supplies. You guys are packing and preparing along with another person likely here. You're preparing for some move. You're preparing for some transition period here. And I think it is traveling because I have the world here as well. So you might be traveling away from someone, traveling into something that's completely new for you. You're coming full circle, collective. Your peers may be even like also like noticing you, like you're with the Three of Pentacles energy. It's like you guys are starting to incorporate what you've learned and your gifts and your abilities into the collective by helping people, whether it's you're an intuitive reader or you're dancing. You're starting to collaborate with people in doing this mission or this project. There's a project that you really love that's coming full circle, that's coming to you, that you're going to be in charge of or in control of here. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords. You're better with others at this time. There's a need for you to, when you retreat, not to allow yourself to kind of sit with your thoughts and let them overly examine the things that have happened to you. But it's important for you to kind of see how you can partner with your guides, because I feel like this Three of Pentacles is about you collaborating with your guides as well and with your spirit team and working together to create balance and not to create this like maybe this confusion that you could feel when you're alone. Just because you're alone or just because you're retreating doesn't mean that you have to be alone with just you and your thoughts, and you don't have to like let yourself feel like you're like it's all on you and that you have to make use of this time or else you wasted your time and all of that. Don't get stuck in your head about it. Plan and initiate this time of retreat to connect with yourself freely, to connect with yourself on a deeper level. I feel like a strong Virgo energy as well. I'm a Virgo Sun, Virgo Mercury, Virgo Venus. I'm a Virgo for a lot of things, and I feel like I can resonate with feeling trapped in your mental space, of having enough company with just you and yourself, you know. And being with yourself isn't a bad thing, but there's a need for you to also see that there's lessons that you have learned. Your roots are growing deep, collective. Like you guys have so much knowledge already under your belt that you don't have to feel like this is all new territory. This is some of these things are coming back to you in a new form so that you can address them in another way. Whether it be new people, new fate, like they're maybe new people, but the same lessons. Okay, someone here is learning the same lessons with different people. I don't want to, as a kind of like a heads up, I don't want to kind of put anyone down in the tarot community, but I feel like some of you guys might need to just spend time retreating from information because it's confusing you like there's like nobody's business. There's something or someone here that's being really confused by all this conflicting information. And if I am conflicting with you, if it's a burden on your new path, I would prefer you not watch this. I only want to confirm this for the people that it's meant for. Okay? Sometimes with more people in a collective message, the more confusing it can get for you. Because if you're looking for something specific in your inner journey, it's not going to look the same. And if you're looking for specifics to help you, it's probably best that you do your reading for yourself at this time of retreating as well, because you have a lot of knowledge. You're very wise. You're very wise and intuitive. You guys are like the high priestess, like times 10 here. You guys know what you're doing. I feel like you need to settle your mind and not focus too much on the energy of someone's manipulating you, someone's trying to get to you. Don't worry about them because they're not even a factor. Like, the more you think about them, the more you're putting them on a pedestal. And there's a need for you to look at yourself as the pedestal, as the person on your throne. You don't need them. That's for somebody here. What card is this that feels so strong? Strength. So we have Leos here as well. And I feel like there's this strength that comes with you being controlled in how you give attention to something. Okay, in the mouth of a lion, like, I think of Daniel. I think of like some religious stories because that was my past. I was raised Christian, so I have some of these past stories that come to mind, but I always take what resonates and I leave the rest because I feel like there's a foundational truth in all of it. You guys are very intuitive, and there's a need for you to tap into your potential more in this time of retreating, and that will give you the information that you require and the control as well. Okay? So I feel like I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.